Pianists and drummers from different performances wail on their instruments to end their sets. Paul McCartney smiles and throws up peace signs to the audience.
The Voice, all new, Monday at 8, 7 Central on NBC.
This is NBC4 News at 11.
Now at 11, there are the fires and now floods that have come to define this year. But tonight, we are witnessing Southern California clean up and get back to business, but with concerns over how that looks. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Kathy Barra. Jonathan Gonzalez is off. We begin with the work to get back after those wipeout storms. We saw widespread mudslides and flooding from the powerful rain. NBC4's Tracy Leong is live in Sierra Madre, one of the places hardest hit, hearing from people about the damage that has been left behind. Tracy.
Yeah, Kathy, it's still a muddy mess in many parts of Sierra Madre, but crews, they've made significant progress. Just to give you some perspective, if you take a look at this mud right here that spilled over onto the property, this was completely spread out right here on Grandview Avenue near Foothill. We couldn't even drive through or walk through safely. Well, that mud has cleared. People can drive on this road, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done.
A fast-moving flow of rock and debris came gushing down Little Santa Anita Creek in Sierra Madre Thursday night, fueled by the powerful storm.
The water just hit the side of the wash and blew right over the bridge, and it blew our mailbox out and our fence out, and it actually damaged part of the railing on the bridge, too.
Derek Furcho shared this video taken outside his home on Camillo Street, which runs along the stream. You can see the water spewing over the bridge onto the street. The force so strong, it flowed down several streets, bringing down trees, boulders, and trash cans.
You know, it's just an unfortunate situation where there was so much debris came down. The debris basin up the canyon got filled up really quick, and it just spilled over, and the water had nowhere to go.
Flood warnings along with mandatory evacuation orders and warnings were issued for Sierra Madre and the foothill communities along the Eaton Fire burn scar, where the charred hillsides were susceptible to mudslides and erosion. But many people were still shocked by the damage.
I haven't seen it quite this bad. I mean, I've been here about 30 years. I'm not a local, but this is about as bad as I've seen.
You never know with floods, because with flash floods, things can change in a minute. So, you know, fortunately we're higher up, so we have a little bit more time, but the people east of us, they're below. So they probably have no time to react, because before you know it, it's over you.
Since the rain moved out, crews in Sierra Madre have been working to clean up the mess, clearing roadways and repairing the damaged infrastructure.
There's no timeline on how long it'll take to clean up these roads and streets, but they have made a lot of progress, and crews or officials are telling us that it might take several more days to get it completely cleaned up. Reporting live in Sierra Madre, Tracy Leong, NBC4 News.
Tracy, thank you. One of the more frightening moments that happened during the storm was when the mud flow pushed an LA Fire Department SUV with a firefighter inside off PCH and into the ocean. He escaped and thankfully survived. Caltrans posted this video on Twitter of crews removing that SUV from the coast, having to use a crane to lift it out. Crews are still working to clear mudslide debris along PCH. And in Malibu, News Chopper 4 was overhead the hard-hit Duke's restaurant in Malibu today. A mudslide came down toward the restaurant, causing flooding, even trapping people inside. You can see that the parking lot is still a muddy mess. And now to the ongoing debate over the waste and debris from the Palisades and Eaton fires. The community concerns are being made very clear this weekend. Two protests calling into question two different steps of the waste removal process. NBC4's Amber Frias has more on the community concerns.
Most of these sites are already up and running, with some more than halfway through their operation. Still, the protests continue, with people looking to halt their operations.
Do a U-turn! Do a U-turn!
For the second week in a row, people in Duarte and nearby communities have taken the streets, demanding the EPA stop using